Welcome back, everybody. It's Saturday, July 8th, 2017, and we're back with another random daily rule. It's going to be a weird one. Well, yesterday we did it. We finally broke Big Mike. We finally hit the spot where I realized that the players in 5th edition are just being given a treasure trove of abilities. They're getting something every level. They're gaining a new ability, a feature, an ability score, or a feat. They're just more powerful than they were when I grew up and learned how to play this beautiful game we love so much. So that's fine. That's fine. I understand today's culture. People are less patient, less ready to wait for the end game. So let's get them to the fun part first. Heck, I remember all the times I started a new campaign back in the day where we would just start a character at level 3 because no one wanted to put up with the wizard with 1d4 health. So I've decided I'm going to step it up too. If the players can power games, so can I. And they've already given us the tools to do so. Let's look at this. Let's go to the Monsters Manual today instead of the Player's Handbook. We will go here. Except, no, this isn't your Monsters Manual, is it? Nope, this is the white box. This is the white box, guy, ladies and gentlemen. We are looking at the Bugbear. Armor class 5, 14 ascending. Hit dice, 3+1. Attacks has a weapon or bite. Special, he has the ability to surprise opponents. He can move 9, HDE or /XP, 60 experience. Okay, cool. These large, hairy, goblin-like humanoids are stealthier than their size would suggest, almost always getting the chance to surprise even the most alert opponents with a roll of 1 to 3 on a d6, because that's how we decided everything in first edition was on a d6, not always a 20. So, 50% of the time, this thing can get a surprise attack on you, which is more often than normal. So, let's fast forward 40 years and look at what the Bugbear brings us today. And here we are. The 5th edition Bugbear gives us, well, like 5 full paragraphs of flavor. I'm not going to go on to that. You guys read that at your leisure. It's actually pretty cool. I love that about this book. And we're going to ignore the big old Bugbear chief here on the side, and we're going to take a look at the stat block for this Bugbear. Okay, he can still move 30 feet. That's very similar. Hit points is now 5d8 plus 5, or 27 average. Armor class of 16. If we look back, it was not that same ascending armor class. He only had a 14 in first edition. Okay, so he's already beefier. We have a full stat block as far as his ability scores here. We don't need to really go into that too badly. +6 to stealth. He's stealthier than his size would suggest still, it appears. He's aged well. He gets a +2 to survival checks, dark vision, and passive perception of regular 10. Challenge rating 1. 200 XP now. He's not giving as much. But here's where we get into it. Here's where my players are going to have to start to watch out right here. Brute. A melee weapon deals 1 extra die of its damage when the Bugbear hits it, included in the attack. And surprise attack, this is to make up for the first edition rule. If the Bugbear surprises a creature and hits it with an attack during the first round of combat, the target takes an extra 7 average or 2d6 damage from the attack. So, now, with the regular Morningstar melee attack, he's going to hit, get +4 to hit, and deal an average of 11 or 2d8 plus 2 piercing damage. That's considerably higher than we were before. I've kind of been pulling my punches, I guess. I didn't really think about it well enough. But let's get brutal. This game's got some teeth. I think we can do it. That's it for today, guys. We'll go back to probably a more common format of what you guys have gotten used to with these random daily rules. Tomorrow, this one was just getting underneath my skin, and I had to really look at it to address it. Man, I sure hope there's something we can do here because, man, a 300-yard range blast cantrip with plus bonuses to your primary ability profile. God, no, not going to be cool. Let's kill some players. Just kidding. Guys, have a great night.